My name is Elizabeth. I'm 25 and I have two little boys who are 5 and 2. My youngest is so obsessed with being outside that the first thing that he says to me when we wake up is, "We go on a walk now, we go on a walk now." If my boys are happy and smiling, I feel like I'm being the parent that I want to be. KCSL has made a huge impact on my life in a lot of ways. One day in November, shortly after my second son had been born, there had been a conflict between my husband and I, and a lot of physical violence, and he was throwing things, and it just wasn't a safe place for me or my kids. When your 2-year-old comes to you and says, "Daddy's a monster," after he sees physical violence like that, it's really rough. And I felt like if my children were gonna have a good life, that was kind of up to me to decide at that point, because they were so young and they couldn't make that decision. So we left and didn't go back. KCSL was helpful throughout the period that I was considering divorcing my husband. I had a lot of feedback from my family that was very negative against him, but I hadn't formed my opinion of what I wanted to do yet. Through the Healthy Families program, the home visitor, Crystal, she was always there for me and supported my decision no matter what it was, and often it changed from week to week. And it actually took me 2.5 years to actually file for divorce after we moved away from him, just to be safe mostly. She's always supported me in any desires that I've ever had. When my youngest had a lot of allergies and doctors were suspicious of those actually being there, but I was living with my son and I knew his reactions every day and stuff. She always supported me and was like, "No, you're right, you know what you're seeing," and she made me feel like I wasn't crazy and I was a good mom. Crystal gives me any community resources for diapers or food or mental health services, or really anything that I would need throughout the community. She could provide me with those resources. For the last couple years, I've been in nursing school. I've been in an accelerated bachelor's program. If I hadn't received help from KCSL, I don't think that I ever would have probably made up my mind with my husband, whether or not I was gonna stay or go. And then I also probably wouldn't have ever pushed myself all the way through nursing school. KCSL just gave me the confidence that I needed to get through school, gave me the confidence that I needed to raise my boys the way that I wanted to raise them, and has always supported me and been by my side through absolutely anything that I've needed in the last 3 years.